Welcome in here to episode number 133 of Burns and Berman. And I just said this to Burns. You know what? I am so excited to just talk some football. I really am.
Sports!
That I am so excited that we're here to talk football. And that's it.
You ready? I'm going to do a test. Real quick. I'm going to shut Twitter and reopen it. And I'm going to refresh my feed and see how many posts it takes to get to a sports post. One. Oh, never mind. The first one. I got tricked.
Still,
Well, I can't do it anymore. We are doomed. This guy is pure evil. He stands for everything I'm against. I woke up today so drained. What did we do to deserve this? How is he still here? When is Poles going to pull the trigger and fire him already? But let's see. Oh, and then there's Joshua. But yeah.
All right. But seriously, let's talk some football.
Oh, yeah.
My God, we all need it.
I
How
did
about
have
Monday Night Football?
I did have a night.
The Chiefs
Monday Night Football, dude.
and the Bucks.
Fun. Great times. It was fantastic.
Overtime rules. It's my
Suck.
least favorite thing in the world. I've said it for so many years. And just, it needs to change. But, you know what? We wouldn't have been in that situation if Tampa decided to go for two.
Exactly, Joshua.
Tampa should have went for two. The fact
They
that they
should have.
didn't is why they lost the game. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The teams will not learn. And
No.
what if they missed it? They would have lost the game. They lost the game anyway.
Yeah, they did. Let me get into this real quick. Because here's the thing that me and Josh have talked about for so long on this show is that the Chiefs, even last week when they were sitting at 7-0, we sat here and they said, yeah, they keep winning, but they don't look like the Kansas City Chiefs. They keep winning, but they don't look like them.
They look like the team they did. They look
Monday
exactly like
night?
last year.
Monday night, seeing Patty Mahomes throw 3 touchdowns, Travis Kelce, 14 receptions, DeAndre Hopkins has a night. That looks like the Kansas
That was
City.
scary.
That was
the scariest thing I've seen all week.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Why, Titans? Fuck you.
You know what really makes me mad about that, though?
What?
The Titans ownership group last year vetoed Derrick Henry to the Ravens at the trade deadline. And this they were fine with. Last year, the Ravens and Titans had a deal in place to send Derrick Henry to Baltimore last year, and they vetoed it. But sending D-Hop to Kansas City, they were fine with.
That's fucking wild. I actually didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yep. There was a deal done.
When did you find that out?
During Derrick Henry's introductory press conference when he signed here.
No way. He said
revealed it. He's like, it was about to get done last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, fuck. God damn it. I have this fucking water bottle. You guys see me drink out of this thing every fucking stream, and the fucking lid on it's broken now.
Oh,
fuck.
That's brutal. Brutal.
Yeah. But the Chiefs, they look great. They look good. The Bucks, it's just a shitty situation for them, man.
Yeah.
With fucking Evans down, with Chris Godwin done, it sucks. It sucks. Because they look so fucking good. They still played a great game against Kansas City. They played a great fucking game.
Yeah.
And they still just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, man. They're so close yet so far. At least the one thing that you could be really happy with if you are a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, you have your quarterback officially. That's the one point where I would be very happy to be a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. But
we knew that already. That's not anything that we found out last or Monday night.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general with the rest of this season, that's one thing to look forward to. Because right now, with the way that the Falcons are heating up, with the way that the NFC North has looked this year, playoff hopes are looking
interesting.
But keep that in mind. If you're a Bucs fan, you have your quarterback. And there's always next year. That's one of my favorite sayings. If you guys have never picked that up, there's always next year. But
You had to learn that.
Yeah.
But Burns.
Yeah. And yesterday,
so much happened yesterday. There are so many trades that we
a lot of stuff did. It was the most important day in American history. It was the NFL trade deadline.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about. I mean, we just
Josh,
straight
by
up
the
go
way,
down
your
the
video
list.
this morning was awesome. Your video this morning was great.
Easiest video I ever made. I was gonna make it regardless of the winner.
That was cupcake.
The second the Ravens did not make a move, I made up my mind, regardless of how that went. That was my video tomorrow. I was gonna lead off.
I knew it right when I listened to it.
No matter what, and just
right when I listened to it, I knew that it was going to be something about the Ravens, but you sold it so well.
I did. I was very proud. And it was one take, too. I went back and watched. I was like, oh, that's it.
You sold it so well. So fucking well. You might have lost some followers. You might have.
No, I haven't. I've gained followers.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, because the beauty of the way I did it, I timed it perfectly. 5 seconds.
Where are you, Dylan? I don't know where. But yeah, can I just address the one thing that the Chicago Bears did during
well, actually, I was going to say let's get on the list. Well, yours happens to be first, so
great. It fucking sucks. I'm so sad about it because you guys, I mean, I think you know, Josh, that Khalil Herbert has been a great friend to the page for a long time. Ever since he was drafted, he has been damn near like the only Bears player who's really been like with me. Me and him, we've done live streams together. He sent me some merch of his that he made, and he what's it called? He DM'd me this morning saying we got to get you a Cincy jersey. So I guess I might, Josh, you'd fucking hate that, but I might have a Bengals jersey coming my way.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's just. I mean, the thing is that nobody really cares too much.
I mean, how many carries did the guy have this year? Not many. I forgot the number, but I saw it, and it was
like none.
Yeah.
Because the Bears just didn't use him, dude. He's so much better than that.
He's very
that
efficient.
was the biggest problem. I don't know why Shane Waldron didn't use him. A lot of Bears fans don't know why we didn't use him at all.
It's just like Roshan Johnson better.
Yeah, I love the Rose Show, man. The Rose Show is a fun show. It's great. But you got to give Juice some snaps, too. I mean, even last year, he was a fucking beast. The guy couldn't be stopped. And then just seeing him not have production, he's going to be fucking great in Cincy. He's going to be great. He's going to be.
Him and Chase Brown are actually pretty similar. I'm interested to see. Zach Moss is now out for the year. So, first of all, 48 hours into getting to the Bengals, he's not going to play tomorrow. But going forward, I mean, Chase Brown's RB1, because he's played really well. He hasn't lost that job.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. He's going to be taking Zach Moss's place. And, again, he's a very efficient back, just like Chase Brown. So.
Yeah. It's just, a lot of Bears fans out there are like, okay, we got DeAndre Swift, whatever. But for myself personally, I fucking love that guy, and I'll always be a fan of him. Always.
Similar when the Ravens lost Bradley Bozeman, who, by the way, did you see that offensive lineman who jumped on the guy for the Chargers?
Yes.
Bradley Bozeman.
Same
thing. That was the first interview I ever did before the Next Network. I met him at a pizza shop when I was 14 years old. I had a podcast. That, I'm not exaggerating, 20 people listened to.
Hell yeah. Hey, numbers are numbers, man.
And I, talked to him for a while. I kind of impressed him, DM'd him, and I got him on my show. So, good guy, Bradley Bozeman.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good guy, Khalil Herbert. Best of luck
in
Cincy. I'll be rooting for him.
Next trade that happened, because, we're just kind of going to go in order. Is Darius Smith going to Detroit? First of all, Ravens fans, I could have told you he wasn't coming here. They weren't going to trade him within the division. As much as there were kind of rumors about it.
Why did they have better, bro? Now, why did they have to get better, Josh? They're good. They don't need to get better. They don't need to.
It's a great move.
Yeah, that's all there's really to say. It's just fuck. That fucking Detroit team, man. They are they are so good. Not even going to be good. They are fucking unbelievable. And they just get better.
Yep.
Bears fans, I'm not excited for Thanksgiving. I'm not. They're going to ruin my favorite holiday, Josh, my second favorite.
When's the last time the Lions won on Thanksgiving?
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
Lions, yeah, because they dropped a goose egg versus Packers last year.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving history. Let's see. The Lions' all-time record on Thanksgiving is 37-44-2. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Thanksgiving Day game results.
I think it was like 2018.
So last year they lost. They lost the year before that.
They lost to the Bills.
Bears the year before that. They lost to the Texans. Then they lost to the Bears again in 2019. They lost to the Bears again in 2018. They lost to the Vikings. The last time the Lions won on Thanksgiving was 2016 against the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
In a thrilling 16-13 game.
I remember that game.
Yep.
There was like a blocked kick in that game.
That's crazy. Wait, hold on. So Trump won, then lost, then got reelected, and all that time the Vikings never won on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Next trade that happened was Jonathan Mingo to the Dallas Cowboys.
Also, those memes with that format about Embiid in the Eastern Conference Finals are like the funniest thing that I've ever seen. What trade you
How
just said?
about Jonathan Mingo to Dallas is the next one.
Yay!
I mean, it's not a terrible move.
All in, Josh.
But they gave up a whole lot for him.
All in.
They gave up more than they got in exchange for Amari Cooper.
That's crazy.
Yep. They gave up more than the Chiefs gave up in DeAndre Hopkins. I believe so.
Actually is crazy.
I believe that's true. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't a terrible move, but they gave up a whole lot to get him.
Yeah. That is interesting. But the Cowboys just suck.
Let me tell you, though.
What else to say. The Cowboys just suck, Josh.
Let me tell you, though. Jalen Coker season in Carolina. Get ready for it. The undrafted rookie. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
In 1 minute, I might be getting him in my fantasy team because I put a waiver claim in for him.
Oh, shit, Joshua.
So in less than a minute, in 55 seconds, I should be getting him. All right. Next trade that happened. The biggest one of the day. I'm mad about it because I wanted him. Marshawn Lattimore to the Washington Commanders. I wanted him.
Imagine telling me
or
you.
First of all, Marshawn, welcome to the Almost Raven team. There's been a lot of you joining the likes of so many others. Jamal Adams comes to mind immediately. Julio Jones multiple times. Odell Beckham Jr. before we got him. Derrick Henry before we got him. So many others. The Ravens have come in second place on so many trades.
Yeah. What if somebody came up to you, Josh, back in let's say February, right after the Super Bowl, like an hour after, and they say, hey, I'm from the future, and the Washington Commanders will be going all in to win the Super Bowl this year. What would you say, Joshua Block? What would you say? This is my favorite question always asked.
I would ask if they got Kirk Cousins.
True.
Thinking about it.
But they didn't get Kirk
That's
Cousins.
what I would say. I would say, wow, they got Kirk Cousins, and they must have hired a really good head coach.
Now, what if somebody told you this after they drafted Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
That's when you
Oh.
go.
A player was claimed off waivers. Did I get him? Let's see. Jalen Coker.
Did Joshua get him?
Let's go. Got
There
him.
you go. What's your record in fantasy in your league?
In this league, I'm 6-3.
In my league as well, I am 7-2.
Mm.
I had one of the best fantasy week. I think the best fantasy week I've ever had in my life last week. Like, seriously. We went
because he got cut at 317 yesterday.
Oh, so you had to wait. 196 points.
Woo!
On the head top, baby. On the head top. Josh Allen, Alvin Kamara, Ramondre Stevenson, Zay Flowers, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Tucker, and the Titans defense carried the boys to a dub. It was beautiful. But yeah, the Commanders.
There has never been a team with
fun.
a rookie quarterback that has gone to a Super Bowl. It's never happened.
You know who I feel bad for, man?
Kurt Warner is the only one who came close because it was his first year playing. Same with Tom Brady, first year playing, but they were not rookies.
Yeah. I feel bad for Alvin Kamara.
But for Alvin Kamara, yeah.
He signs this extension. He loves that fucking city, man.
Yeah. Just like Max Crosby.
Here, wait, hold on. You're lagging today. Let me rejoin real quick. Hold on. I got to restart StreamYard. You're like lagging behind.
Just like Max Crosby, though. But yeah, Burns is about to come back. But yeah, it's a great move for the Commanders. I wanted them in Baltimore. The fact they only had to give up a third-round pick for him. Well, they had to give up more than that. But the biggest thing was a third-rounder, and then it was just kind of pick swamps in between. But it is a very, very good move for the Commanders. And their defense has been struggling this year, but it's been getting better every week, and this is going to do a lot for them. It's going to do a lot for them. So it's a great move for Washington.
Okay, you're good now. There we go.
All right. You want to move on?
Sure. I mean, that was the biggest fucking trade of the day, man. That shit was crazy.
Next one. Doesn't move me very much. Mike Williams to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is just...
Their number one receiver is George Pickens, who's a jump ball guy.
And now they get somebody who's...
They just got a worse version of George Pickens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, I guess, it's fine.
They've been trying for a year to bring in a receiver, and the fact that this is the one they got, go ahead. The one I don't like is that they got Preston Smith also.
Yeah.
That one I don't like at all.
One of the best edge rotations that we have seen in a long time. And a lot of people don't know this, but Preston Smith, if you look back at his Green Bay tape, he's also a slot corner as well, which is the picture of him on Twitter after he got traded, of him during a game lining up to guard Justin Jefferson, is one of the funniest things that I've ever seen in my life. Like that's just insane. But yeah, that's just fucking filthy. That's filthy. And they got him for
this is the move I didn't like at all.
They got him for dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. A lot. I stopped counting after 16, but we're alive. We're doing the show. We're having a good time. So yeah, but Preston Smith, that's just.
So we got one more trade that happened. And it happened to be the Baltimore Ravens bringing in Trey White.
How do you feel about it, Josh?
If it was 2021, I'd be going absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Because you just got a top 10 corner in football. Now, to say the man struggled is an understatement. He's been bad. But the Ravens have a tendency of bringing in veteran guys who just had a bad stop somewhere. You get them for dirt cheap. And you turn them into good players again. They don't become great.
Yeah.
But they become good again.
Yeah. And that's all your team needs right now.
We gave up a 7th round pick
in
2026 for him and a 7th round pick in 2027.
Yeah.
We basically got him for nothing. Forget
Yeah,
dirt
if it
cheap.
doesn't work
we
out.
got him for nothing.
Exactly. And that's the best part about this trade, because if it doesn't work out and you try this project
Doesn't work.
on him,
Too bad.
is what it is. See ya. Thanks for trying. That's it. That's the
If
best
it
part of
works,
this trade,
he's
Josh.
the missing piece in a secondary that's been terrible. Exactly. Look at what happened to Kyle Van Noy. Look what happened to Javian Clowney when he was here.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a tendency to do this. Look what happened to Eric Weddle going back. He was still good.
You know why you have a good tendency to do that?
Great organization.
Great organization and a great culture.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Exactly.
That is exactly why, Josh.
The culture is actually damn good in Baltimore.
I wish that I could relate.
Now, as we got through all of that,
yeah,
it is power rankings time.
Let's see. Let's see
All
what
right.
Jess has on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Not morning anymore. Afternoon.
Coming into it, let's see. The Cardinals move up 4. The Seahawks and Bears move down 4. So do the Saints. But again, kind of the middle of the pack is seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Middle of the pack is seeing a lot of movement. But the top is starting to solidify itself.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like 13 down, a lot of movement.
I'm shocked. You put Detroit number 1.
Once again, it's not about Kansas City being number 2. It's about the Lions being 1.
Okay.
The Lions deserve to be number 1. It's not about anything with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's that there is a team that looks like the best team in the league, and they deserve to be given that credit.
Yeah, 100%. No, Detroit is playing great football. So are the Chiefs as well, and I like the Ravens sitting right there at 3.
Well, let's put it this way. I saw a lot of people put the Commanders and the Bills ahead of the Ravens. Last I checked, the Ravens beat both of them fairly convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah. It looks good, man.
Yeah.
I personally think that Minnesota's a bit too high, because I feel like they've shown a couple.
Packers are not at 3. They're at 6. They were at 3 last week.
Yeah. Houston, I'm fine with them sitting at 10. Pittsburgh, maybe I'd move them up a little bit.
They moved down 1 on their bye week. It's through no fault of their own. I just felt like Atlanta needed to move up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Atlanta's finally hitting their fucking stride, man. They deserve the top 10 spot. Yeah. They finally got their groove. Cincy at 16. Cincy's starting to look good. Joe Burrow's
playing for their season on Thursday night. It's really simple. If the Cincinnati Bengals win against the Ravens tomorrow night, then the Bengals are sitting at 5-5, right in the thick of the playoff race. In fact, they actually are right in the thick of the divisional race, too. If they lose, they're 4-6. They're 0-2 against the Ravens. And things are looking really, really bad for them.
Yeah. So, that's where we should be, Josh. I just had to put that up there. That's where we should be.
I mean, yeah, it's ugly for them.
Yeah. Jacksonville low, New York low. Honestly, the Jets are a bit high. I mean, they did have a good win on Thursday night, but I don't know. You know me, I've been on the fucking Jets all year, and I'm just
same thing. Hey, let me look at the teams right below them. Should the Bears be above them? Should the Cowboys be above them? Should the Colts be above them?
True. That is, but yeah, not bad rankings. Not a lot of disagreements.
Yeah.
The Rams sitting all the way down at 18. I put them up a little bit higher, maybe.
Okay.
And the Cardinals, dude. Yeah, we got fucked up by them, and their offense was fucking rolling all over our defense. So I don't blame that pick either.
All right. Fair enough.
Fuck.
All right. Let's see.
How's your day going, Josh?
It's going good. I'm gonna be editing down a couple more interviews from the Halloween weekend. Was so I have so many interviews still that I have.
Dude, I bet Halloween weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Halloween was like, I've never liked Halloween. Never. Yeah, I think I might have said that here. Like, if you had to rank, ready, Josh? If you had to rank Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Halloween,
Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Halloween.
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patrick's Day isn't just another day to me.
Okay, so that's your 5.
Yeah. 4th of July, 4.
Okay.
Appropriately. 4th of July, number 4. You said Hanukkah, Halloween, and what?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. That's right. That's right. I would put Thanksgiving 1.
Wow.
No. Yeah, Thanksgiving 1, Hanukkah 2, Halloween 3.
Wow.
Gap. And then you have the other 2.
For me, it's Christmas number 1.
Yeah, like Hanukkah doesn't have the same hype that Christmas does.
Yeah. Christmas number 1. Thanksgiving 2. 4th of July is my 3.
Okay.
St. Patty's Day is my 4.
Okay.
Which sounds crazy. And then down below is Halloween. But now this weekend, well, yeah, actually, I would have Easter above. I have Easter above Halloween as well. I have Easter at probably 5 on that list.
Okay.
But this fucking Halloween weekend, I had such a good time. It wasn't even funny. Like this was the first time since maybe I was in 6th grade where I look back and I was like, shit, that was a fun Halloween. That was a really good time. I don't know if it was the same for anybody else out there, but it hit. It hit, man. But yeah, it was an interesting weekend for sure. And I could tell that you definitely have some good clips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you go?
Towson area.
I didn't go.
And then I went to UMD one night. Towson is fucking wild. Someone stole a cop car.
Really?
Someone got in a cop car.
Texting about
someone
that.
got in a cop car and drove away. And then all of a sudden, you just like I saw the cop car go. So I was like, oh shit, someone's running away. The cops went after him. But then no, because I see about 40 police officers chasing after the car. And it's like, oh shit. It's just like literally, I'm not exaggerating, like 30 to 40 cops are all just sprinting after this car.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Francis, where do you go to school?
Apparently, the person that did it was dressed up in a cop costume.
All right, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, man.
So I guess he just wanted to add to his costume, I guess.
And I'm guessing he got caught, arrested.
Yeah.
Is there any update what happened to that one Ravens fan who just like beat the shit out of that Commanders guy?
Yeah, he's facing himself some real serious jail time.
I don't lose.
Yeah, he's about to badly.
I've never seen Die Hard in my life.
Did I tell you what has been found out about him? Because I mean, he's a local Baltimore. He went to St. Paul's, and did I tell you why he got kicked out of St. Paul's?
Why?
This is the guy who assaulted the Commanders fan. For those of you who don't remember, this guy got kicked out of St. Paul's, which is a local all boys private school.
And there are sources to what you're saying, like it's confirmed.
Oh, multiple. He got kicked out of St. Paul's for putting his nuts in a sleeping classmate's face.
In school?
In school. While the kid was asleep.
So this guy's just fucked up. So he's just he's just like genuinely fucked up.
Yeah. This guy's not exactly a first-time offender.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty insane. Like that's just that guy needs to get locked up, dude. That's literally like assault. That's just assault. That's all it is. It's assault.
One.
Yeah.
That was not this past weekend, though. That was the Patriots girl.
Oh, dude. I thought we had some good success. Oh, come on.
Talks have fallen through on that.
Oh, my God. Did you watch the video that Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards made about Zach Bryan?
No. I
You've
have
definitely heard about
absolutely
it.
no idea what you're talking about, actually.
How Zach Bryan broke up with the girl that Dave Portnoy's like good friends with, and he cheated on her or whatever.
Heard none of this.
Really? You know who Zach Bryan is?
Yeah, country singer, yeah.
You want to hear Dave Portnoy rap?
I'm not sure if I have an answer to that.
Hang on, Josh. Give me about 2 seconds. Let me see if it's still on YouTube. Because Zach Bryan took it down for copyright.
By the way, to finish up that question, if the answer was snaps, it would be a different answer.
No way.
I will say that.
Yeah.
Wait, if it got taken down for copyright, then we can't play it.
Oh, true. On YouTube, yeah, it did.
Okay,
It did.
well,
I'll
if YouTube
send it
took it
to
down
you
for
after.
copyright, then we can't play it.
I'll send it to you after because it is actually like you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? So basically, listen to this. Zach Bryan. I like a lot of Zach Bryan songs. He's a piece of shit. Like he's like
Or so's Morgan Wallen.
no, like way bigger, like 10 times bigger. Listen to this.
Really? Isn't
Number
Morgan
one.
Wallen like an awful person?
I don't think so. I don't
He's
think
been
he-
arrested multiple times.
The only thing that I know that he's been arrested for is the chair thing.
DUI, right? Or is that just wrong?
Probably a Dewey. Probably.
I'm
don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure it's happened more than once. If I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's happened more than once to him.
Let's see. From the Nashville government, Morgan Wallen. He was arrested 4 times. No, 1 time.
Well, that's
4,
2
8,
completely
20.
different numbers.
Case details. Oh, it's just a fucking what's it called? Chair thing. Okay, here we go. Timeline of Morgan Wallen's roller coaster after his most recent arrest. He also got arrested August 2014. He was on The Voice, whatever. When did he get arrested first? May 23rd, 2020 for public intoxication. Yeah, that happens. He got kicked out of a bar out of 11 a.m. for kicking glass items and got into verbal fights. He just sounds like a drunk guy, basically. But Zach Bryan, back to him. He gets married. He's just a huge cheater, basically. Like with this recent girl, he literally the day that they broke up, he said they wasn't going to post anything about it. They agreed. 20 minutes later, he posts on his Instagram story and is found on dating apps in the next hour.
Oh, I did see part of this.
Yes. There's a lot more to it. Like the whole thing, like, I forget what it was with his first wife, but he like did her like extremely dirty. And he's just like never apologized for any of it or anything. One of the craziest things.
You know who else got hacked?
Who?
Badly.
Skip Bayless.
I just checked. He does not have his account back.
Not still? Still? He still doesn't have it back? No way.
Profile picture's gone. This is wild.
Yeah.
This is insane. All these just
that is actually insane.
random shit. I've been into crypto recently. I mean, wild. Wild.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Let's see this.
What? What are you looking for?
The Zach Bryan stuff.
Hmm.
So Zach Bryan cheating mega thread, as most of us know, we have had proof come out of Zach cheating on Brianna and giving multiple girls STDs.
Whoa.
And his previous wife, he like cheated on her a bunch. So yeah, he's kind of just a shitbag, basically. And just never apologized for it once. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But the wildest story of the whole thing, what Dave said. So this was like a long time ago, right? The girl who was dating him, they invited Dave and Josh Richards, who she does the podcast with, to a Zach Bryan concert, right? This was like
It's that girl.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were dating.
Yeah. This is like before they were like official, but they were dating, But somehow Zach saw a clip of them three on the podcast from like a year ago talking about Brianna's like relationship life, whatever. The day of the concert comes and they're waiting for Brianna to call them and say, hey, when are we going to this concert? Like time's getting close to call, right? And she goes, sorry, never mind. Zach said that you can't come because of this clip. Like bawling her eyes out on the phone, apparently. Like she was getting screamed at. Interesting stuff, Josh.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. But yeah, guys.
All right. Let's get into Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. I don't know how I
Massive football game. A rematch of the game of the year. I mean.
How do you feel?
Yeah, we got the Purple Rising helmets.
Nice.
Debuting.
Are you excited, nervous, all the above?
I'm very excited.
Nerves bad or no?
No.
No?
We've already beat them.
True. But there's a lot of things, but it's a lot harder.
I'll tell you what, my nerves are all ready for next week against Pittsburgh. That's where the nerves are. The nerves are for the Steeler game.
Yeah.
Because they own us as much as we own them. Because we own this team.
How do you feel this goes? What's your pick? That's what I want to hear first.
I really think we win the game.
Okay.
The Ravens are a team that has been. I mean, we're undefeated in home Thursday night games under Harbaugh.
That's good.
T. Higgins is not going to play.
So what's your pick? Are you officially riding with Baltimore?
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Ravens. I think it's going to be a high scoring. Maybe not. It's not going to be 41-38. But I'm going to say 34-28.
34-28. Not bad. Not bad. Now, Josh, this is where we get into this game because I have a question for you.
Okay.
As you know, my picks have been abysmal. They have been horrible.
Speaking of which, I didn't say it yet. The records on the year after last week, I finally beat the fans after the fans beat me 3 weeks in a row by one game. I got the fans by one game. This week I went 12-3. Fans 11-4. Michael went 8-7. You went 7-8. Fans 93-45. I am 91-47. Michael is 80-58. You are 74-64. I'm having my best year of picks ever.
Yeah, you're on fire. So that's why I ask you, Josh, with me having a horrible year and how important this game right here is to you to end the Bengals season, what do you want me to do?
You know what? I mean,
what do you want me to do?
You haven't picked against us all year. Why start now?
True. I really want to do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
What you think's going to happen?
I'm going to go with Baltimore. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I'm going to have Baltimore win this game 28-21. Keep it simple. Keep it sweet. It's just, I was trying to help you out. I was going to say, hey, I could pick the Bengals. I could.
And for the record, just because there's not very many nerves doesn't mean that I think this game is a lock.
True.
I think we're going to win. I really do. I think we're going to win the game. But it doesn't mean that I don't see a scenario where the Bengals beat us.
Yeah. And it can always get weird on a Thursday night.
Joe Burrow goes wild again.
Yeah. I'm so pumped, dude. That first game when you guys played was so fun.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
That's all I want to say. By the way, I forget the matchup, but it's really good again next week on Thursday night.
It is. Give me a sec. Let me see. Oh,
Commanders at Eagles.
Oh, that's going to be a fucking fun game. Holy shit. That's going to be a great time. I'm excited for that.
We got 2 huge divisional matchups on TNF 2 weeks in a row.
Huge.
And then we followed up with Steelers at Browns.
That's a good one again. Jesus.
Oh, and then after that, we get Packers at Dolphins at Packers.
On Thanksgiving night. That's a Thanksgiving nightcap.
Oh.
So what's the Black Friday game? Because that's the Amazon Prime game.
Chiefs Raiders.
Oh, no. No, that's just yikes. Dude, the Black Friday game was so interesting last year.
Yeah.
Like the day after Thanksgiving, just having football on Black Friday was just really just interesting. But yeah, you got anything else for today, Josh?
No, God, give me a score though. Oh, you said 28-21.
28-21. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that us being live for 40 minutes takes away from everything that's going on.
Yeah.
This, guys.
We kept it strictly football.
Strictly football. And hopefully you either feel good, you feel bad. Just remember, everything will be all right.
Exactly.
Everything's going to be all right. Okay? But thank you all so much for joining. We really do appreciate it. And
go Ravens.
Go Ravens, go Bears. There we go. All right.